Hi, it's Nikki here and I'm back with another Ask an Editor, and today I'm sharing my top 5 books for fiction writers that are going to help you edit your own work and just help you improve your craft. So starting off at the top of the food chain, if you like, as a more of an overview text, we have On Writing by Stephen King. Now, as I said, this is not so much going into the nitty-gritty of how to do dialogue, how to do this, how to do that. It's a bit more of a general commentary on the craft of writing, and it's something that I think every writer would benefit from reading in their career. Moving down to a sort of slightly tighter level, if you like, we have Self-Editing for Fiction Writers by Brown and King. Now this book looks a little bit more in detail at things like dialogue, characterization, and I find their tips pretty helpful and good to keep in mind as you're editing your work. Getting really into the punctuation style of things, we have Eat, Shoots and Leaves by Lynn Truss. Now this is a very comedic book, but very helpful in terms of knowing where to put your commas and your general punctuation, just to make sure you get that all on point. After that, we have Robert McKee's Story. Now this book is actually aimed at screenwriters, however it is really useful for fiction writers too, because it looks at the ideas, apologies, that's my phone going off. It looks at the ideas of how you break down a scene and things like beats, which, although they're not quite the same in fiction as in film, it is something that's still useful to bear in mind as you're trying to work on your pacing of the story in particular. And finally, this is one for the historical fiction writers, the Dictionary of the Vulgar Tongue by Francis Gross. Now this is Regency era slang, and if you're writing a historical fiction piece set in that period, you really can't go wrong than finding a few key words in here to slip into the dialogue to get a sense of authenticity. So that was my favourite books. Do you have any? Have you got any writing guides, style guides that you particularly like to refer to when you're editing your work? If so, share them with us below in the comments. Also, if anyone wants me to write, to make any particular videos for you with tips on a certain aspect of editing, pop that in the comments too, and I'll do my best to make those things for you. Bye for now.